Hey guys, Deb here with Art and Grace. Come on in. Hello guys, come on in. I have been so nervous today to do this event. I want to do a good job for everybody. So come on in. This is part of the Chuffed Berry Circle Ladies group. An old-fashioned Christmas. My name is Deb. I own Art and Grace, and I'm so happy you're here. I think we're getting us sprinkled over into all the places where you guys let me know if you can see me and hear me okay. Not seeing comments, but I bet I have been going back and forth between my business and my page all day, so that's probably the issue. Let's see here. There we go. Okay, good. I see you guys. Welcome. I'm so happy to be a part of this event. So thank you, Stephanie with the Vintage Pebble, Christina with the Rust Covered Cottage. I knew I was going to mess it up. And Sarah with Booksy and Bucks. Oh my gosh, Booksy and Buttons. I'm so sorry, you guys. I am nervous. I'll calm down. Let me take a deep breath. Oh, thank you, Marie. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Tina. Hey, Christy. I'm so glad y'all are here. I have got my little area decorated for Christmas. Can y'all see some of our Christmas things? And I'm burning up in here, but I was committed to do the part. Oh, Lynn, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hello, everybody. Come on in. I'm going to show you guys a old-fashioned Christmas Deb version. So what has made me nervous is watching all of these amazing creative ladies and gentlemen. We had Justin. I know Christina. But watching everybody do these amazing crafts, and what I love to do is paint and do glass art, and that doesn't fit in well with this old-timey theme. But I'm going to show you, I mean, this is what I was originally going to do, and then I changed it about 3 times, and so I'm back to doing the original thing after talking to Christina. And so, excuse me, it'll be a little different than what you've seen, but it is what I consider old-fashioned Christmas. So let's get going. I'm going to use this multi-purpose sealer. It's by Deco Art. Did I turn my camera around? I sure did. Good job. I did one thing right so far. Hi, Patty. Hi, Tina. I promise you I will go back and read every comment. I'll answer any questions. But I'm going to focus on getting this done because it turned out really cute, and I want you guys to see it. So you can go ahead and start guessing. If you think you know what I'm going to do, let me know. I did not even put this tracer into the VIP group because I didn't want them to know. So I will, though, ladies. So after this is over, I'll pop it in there for you. You guys are amazing. Lynn, did you send me more stars, or are we on this? My comments are not going, maybe. Oh, Christy, thank you. I appreciate that you have faith in me. I get in my head and I overthink, and you guys, it's hard when you are up with these amazing creative people. Just everybody, I've watched almost everybody. I have had to, go run an errand and eat, and, but I've really tried to watch almost everybody, and you're just like, oh, wow, that's so cute. Oh, wow, that's such a great idea. And the things they're doing are just not things that I typically do. And so I just got in my head about, what are y'all going to think? So I do hope that you like it. And even if it's not your style, maybe it'll give you a little idea. But I'm curious. So what got me to thinking about this and wanting to do this was originally the thought of snow globes. So if you collected snow globes or you loved them at Christmas time, let me know. Because I just think they're so special, and they just kind of scream old Christmas to me. And then, I got to thinking about like what was old Christmas for me. So anyway, I'm just going to be quiet and do it and let y'all tell me what you think. Hello, guys. Oh, Christina, my goodness. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate it. Once I see more of my friends on here, I will calm down. So let me dry this and I can look at comments. Usually once I see some of my friends, I start relaxing a little bit. Can y'all see okay? I may have to move this down. Let's see. How's that? Okay. You love them. I know. Don't you just remember shaking them up? Those little ones that, you know, they're always eye level to a child everywhere you go. And so you're like, can I get this? And I love those little ones. Oh, Stephanie, thank you. You guys are so amazing and so sweet and encouraging. I appreciate encouraging people because some of us really need it. You know, we get in our heads and we get nervous, and so encouraging words are, you know, so important. So, hi Julie, hi Jeanette, hi Brookie. I see you guys now. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad y'all are here. Hi Jeannie. Remember, if you're coming in here as your personal name, I appreciate that. I know why you're doing it, but maybe put your business name or tag your business, because we want everybody to get to meet all of our friends. And I know that as you're watching these lives, you may see people that you don't recognize, but if you see their business name, you might want to follow or at least check them out. You keep 3. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, I think this is about dry. I love using this sealer on wood, especially if I'm going to resin. So you know me, and I may resin this, so that's why I am making sure it's sealed well. But again, it's Deco Art multi-purpose sealer. I put this down first, and it's going to seal that wood and give it a nice base as well. Okay, let's get some paint going, guys. 45 minutes. That's another thing I've been in my head about, like, what should I do before? And I don't know. But here I am. Like, it's time to get serious here. Let's pull these up. D&J Craft Creations, Julie here. Good to have you. I know, Kim, you're so right. You're so right. It's just crafting. Like Justin, I had so much fun watching him. And, you know, we all have those people that kind of can calm us down and make us realize crafting, this is not that serious. This is fun. And I would say, dare to say, all of us got into it because it's just fun and we enjoy it and it's relaxing. So I can't let my nerves get the best of me. But if you have anxiety, you know what I'm dealing with, right? And I'm sure there is somebody out there that does. And you just have to keep reminding yourself, this is just for fun. Oh, thank you, Jeannie. You're sweet. I appreciate you guys. So anyway, I grew up in the 60s and 70s. And, you know, I just remember, guys, don't y'all remember the tinsel trees and what are those shiny bright ornaments? Oh my gosh. Those are just so beautiful, and those are the kind of things that have been going through my mind. I wasn't thinking like old world necessarily. I was for some reason thinking of just Christmas memories, I guess, of in my own life and that kind of thing. So that's kind of the slant that I am taking in this, and I hope you guys enjoy it. But if you remember those things, like name some of the others I've forgotten. Oh, I know one thing I thought of earlier was my grandmother made all of us a stocking with felt and sequins. Do you guys remember those? If I had had easy access, I would have gotten them out. But they're so, so special. And I'll tell y'all, obviously the one most special to me would be mine, and it was ruined. I won't name names, but I was crushed. So it's no longer with us. And, you know, for those of us who are very nostalgic and we really treasure those things, that was a hard loss. But It's just things. Yes, the icicles. Remember the silver tinsel that is so popular back in the, I don't know. I mean, I'm going to say 60s and 70s, but I'm sure before then. You enjoy. Oh, thank you, Paula. Sequins and felt, you know, okay. Hey, Country Cowbell, you're after me, aren't you? I'm excited to see you. I don't know that I've ever gotten to watch you live, so I have followed everybody that I wasn't following and have enjoyed meeting new people, and that's part of the funnest thing about these events is, you know, getting to sit down and actually watch. For me, I don't, you know, typically take a lot of time to just sit and watch. So when I'm in an event, oh goodness, my back. When I'm in an event, I do make time to watch. And so I've really enjoyed seeing like everybody's techniques, all the different things that you can learn. So thank you for spreading the grace, Debbie. I appreciate that so much. Icicles on her tree, absolutely. The silver Christmas tree. Let me see what else you guys were saying. I know, but I hated it then. Well, I guess I liked it as a child to put it on the tree. But then at a certain point, I can remember being at my grandmother's house and my mom was like trying to save it all. And I was like, Mother, you can just get new. She's like, oh no, we saved it. I mean, she probably used the same tinsel for 15 years. So, funny stuff. Oh, yes, Terry, we did used to chunk it. And then, of course, it would turn into chunking it at my brother, vice versa. Oh, it is so fun to sit and watch. Today I have not, I mean, I've watched, but I've been working while I watched. But Friday night, last night, I did get to sit and watch and enjoy. And, of course, the rest of tonight and tomorrow I can watch and enjoy. You know how it is. Hey, Jen. She did. So did y'all have one of those moms that saved things like that? Now, I saved. So my daughter will be talking about me like this someday. And I love my mom. She was a fantastic mother. You save yours from year to year? Now, like Easter eggs, so see, I'm no different. I saved the little plastic Easter eggs every year, and you can buy those for probably $1, but like, why? Okay, so what I want to show y'all is that you can do this. I love teaching people how simple it is to do an easy painting. So I want you guys to think about and kind of watch how easy this is. We're going to put a base for our snow globe. We're just going to get some brown wood look down here. Oh, Denise, that's a good, oh, y'all share your memories. I asked that on my page, and I was about in tears reading some of your memories. People that would get in the car and go look at Christmas lights. Like I said, I'm very nostalgic, and I don't have, you know, my mom and dad are both gone. My brother, I have one brother, he's in Tennessee, so I don't get to see him much. And when you think about all those good memories of being a kid and how that's just, you know, you just don't have all that anymore, it can be really sad. Still good because obviously we have our own families now, but it's just fun to think back to all those memories of being a kid and hopping in the car. No seat belts back then, y'all. No seat belts. You remember. Okay, where's my Bahama Blue? There it is. Oh, Jennifer, I'm so sorry you're sick. I don't know. You don't have to say, I don't know what's going on, but I was sorry to see that you couldn't do today. Went to see the lights in the, yes, oh yes. Yeah, you have to go to the good neighborhoods. It's kind of like Halloween candy, right? So all I'm doing is mixing some Bahama Blue, just an aqua kind of color, with some white, because I like to lighten it up when I do most of my things. It's a gorgeous color, but to get that kind of pretty aqua-y color I want. And I'm just going for it, y'all. I'm not going to try to be perfect because my art is whimsical, and I don't know how much that I have around that y'all can see, but everything I do is whimsical, so I just kind of get in here and go for it. I do give my group a tracer, and I make sure that the tracer is accurate, you know, that I'll clean it up. But when I'm just going for it, like, it can be a little wonky, and I'm okay with it. So if you're looking at this going, oh, that's off, nope, start over, you didn't, you know, I don't care. Like, it's okay to me if it's a little wonky. So no worries. Every now and then I'll see somebody say something and I'm like, it's okay, it's just fun art, you know, like, relax. When I tried to do fine art, you know, like really painting beautiful scenes and, you know, houses and barns and people's faces, I can't tell you how much I threw away because it didn't look right. You know, it didn't look good. And when I found fun art, you know, just painting for fun and being whimsical with it, that's when I started getting the benefits from it. So if you have some stress in your life, and you know this because I bet most of you watching are crafters, but start a little art journal, just a little small book. I get a mixed media book, and it's about 5 by 8, and just start putting some things in there. So like if you see some, oh, look at that, see what I did? That is okay, we'll fix that. So nothing that I do can, you know, it can all be fixed and cleaned up. And when I post a picture of this, it'll be all cleaned up. But, you know, to do this upside down facing you guys, you know, there's going to be mistakes. But anyway, just start, you know, painting what you see. Maybe you grow plants or flowers, or maybe you went to church and heard something really important or something that really spoke to you. Come home and paint something that kind of reminds you of that, or put that Bible verse in there. Just kind of start somewhere, and then before you know it, you've kind of forgotten your problems because you're just painting like crazy. Okay, so this side looks good. This side has a little, let me fix this side and bring it up a little bit to kind of get it to match a little. I am going to use the little tracer that I made for my next part. Does anybody know? Let's hear what y'all think we're putting in the snow globe. So let me know if you guys have an idea. But you saw how I kind of make it a little streaky with that white. Just kind of come in and take some white. I'm going to try to grab a little more and I'm going to actually put a little more clean white on my palette. Ukrainian traditional Christmas Eve dinner. What does that include? I love that. What traditions do y'all have like that? And what, you know, because we all usually had some special meal or breakfast maybe on Christmas. Maybe you went to a candlelight service on Christmas Eve. Like, I love hearing your traditions. Oh, look, we're getting some guesses. We're getting some guesses. The Christmas tree is close, but I can't say that that is it. Y'all keep guessing. I know somebody will get it. Y'all always do. I'm just taking some white and trying to clean that up so that it doesn't bother anybody, because no, a church would be really pretty. I thought about, listen, y'all, I've racked my brain trying to come up with the perfect thing. And so church was on the list, nativity was on the list. I love painting the little drummer boy, which is not, you know, I don't know, I just like painting it. That was on the list. But I settled on this. Christina, I think, is the only one that knows. Okay. I want a little more white over here, and that's going to kind of look like a, you know, like the light hitting it. Okay, let's dry this and go to the next step. snowman wreath. Snowman, not a snowman, but that's a great guess. Christmas tree wreath. Oh, you do know. That's right. Trisha with Mimi's Craft Cottage knows. So there's two people that know. Oh, Lisa, that's a good one. I found my little, can y'all see it? You probably can't, but it's behind me. It's a cardinal on a branch on a Lazy Susan. And I've got that back there. I pulled out a few Christmas things that were easy to find. Everything else is really packed away in the garage, unable to be reached. Sled is a good idea, but no. Y'all are, see, where were y'all when I was trying to decide what to do? A nutcracker. I did a nutcracker last year, and I did think of that, but I didn't. Aw, thank you, Carol. I mean, this is easy, but a deer. Oh, a deer. Diane, I think you got it. Diane got it. Did y'all see me read, or I read it, but it didn't register for a second? That was definitely a delayed response. It's a deer. But whoever said tree kind of wins as well. Because now I take a little, if I'm going to do something like this and I need a, tracer, I'll put my carbon down. You can get carbon, or honestly the best, it doesn't hurt a thing to just scribble on the back. Literally, it's probably even better if you just scribble on the back. That's putting your pencil lead on there, and then you can just trace over your lines. And the reason I say it's better is if your paint's not super dry, then everything on that carbon can be smeared on there. So you really have to wait till your paint really is dry. And since I'm going for it kind of quick, I'm going to do this method, which shows y'all anyway, which I'm sure everybody did this. We did it when I was a kid. Okay, so then once you've got your little tracer, and then we're just going to trace. Just scribble. Yes, can y'all see? Okay, I had other questions. What was my other? Oh, somebody mentioned something today. I cannot remember who, about her stocking and what she got in her stocking. And she said her dad put like oranges and I think apples and nuts. Okay, that brought back such a memory. So what did y'all get in your stockings? Let's hear it. I did get the same thing. Okay, this one, my tracer's a little wonky because I've done this a couple of times, and one time I bent the little deer leg and the other time I did it straight, so that's why my tracer looks a little funny. Anyway, we always got an orange and nuts and some hard candy in our stocking, but I never wanted it. Like, it was like, an orange. If I had tried to pull that on my kids, they'd have probably chunked it at us. An orange. But that was, yes, fruit was just a normal thing. And, we were grateful back then. Right? I mean, we knew we were going to get it. I just obviously wasn't going to be excited about an orange. I don't even want to look at the clock. I knew I should have done that background first, and I didn't. So we're going to have to speed paint, guys, but we can do it. We've done it before. Okay, so now we've got a pretty good little traced image. I don't know if y'all can see that. An orange apple nut. Yes. Oh, yes, the Lifesaver book. Absolutely. Yes, we did too. And we did love that. Hey, Elena, your craft was so cute. I'm taking some brown. I guess I'll get a little more. I don't know why I was so stingy with it. And just a dark brown, and then like a, you know, medium brown or light brown. I've got my white. We're going to do this deer first, okay? So remember, if you've got the tracer, you guys can do this. It's so easy. So let me just show you how easy. I'm going to take that dark brown and bring it over here with some of this light brown, and we're going to make kind of a somewhere in between. I decided that was the color that I liked for this. Maybe a little more. Just, you know, mix your colors to get what you like. You don't have to go run by a certain color of paint or anything. You can just use what you have. We're using a round brush. We're letting the brush do the work, and all we're doing is painting, kind of, you know, paint by number. You know, you're just filling in the little sections. Good to see you, Lisa. I'm glad y'all are here. I hope some more VIPs are here. VIPs is my private group ladies, and they always show for me, and I appreciate them so much. I love looking up and seeing them say VIP in the house. Oops, he's got a little booty there, I guess. So just filling it in. Lori's here. Hi, Liz. How are you tonight? Now, I'm going to add a little bit of white to what I'm fixing to put on this other leg. Because it's in front of that leg, I'm going to have it be just a little lighter. And we'll lighten up the others as well, but just go ahead and do that. So I'll kind of go ahead and play around by putting some of this color on the deer. He'll need 2 coats, so I can kind of go ahead and get some of that paint on him, that lighter color. VIP here. Yes, I did draw it. I will give, the VIP group will get the tracer as soon as I'm done. I do give 1 tracer a month free on my website. I have not uploaded it yet, so don't run over there. But the ladies that are, or the people that are in the VIP group, no matter what I paint or where I paint it, they get the tracer. And I usually have to paint it and then, you know, make them a tracer. So, if you're thinking, oh, I could never paint, look at this. You know, you've got the tracer, you draw it on, and then you just fill it out, right? You're just putting the color in. And then I'm going to show you the little tricks to make him come alive if we can hurry. I'm definitely worried a little bit about time. Did anybody's family watch, is it Bing Crosby? Who am I thinking of? No, it's not Bing Crosby. Lawrence Welk. I don't know why Lawrence Welk came to my mind as I was thinking about this, because I don't think there was anything about him that was Christmas, but I just got to thinking about all these childhood memories, and Lawrence Welk came to my mind because I remember not wanting to watch it, but my parents watched it. So you know what that means. If I wanted to be in there, I was going to watch some of it. So, but I did like the bubbles. I don't really remember what the story with the bubbles is, so somebody can let me know. But I do remember as a kid thinking, oh, cool, bubbles. That's it, Stephanie. Yes. See, our moms were probably all the same. Very similar anyway. You'll probably never hear me say anything bad about my mother. She was the godliest woman, the sweetest woman, such a meek, kind, loving person. But I do remember that you don't interrupt her soap opera, which is hilarious because that was before they were bad. You know what I mean? Like now, she would just die at what probably is on them now. But in her day, it wasn't that bad. But anyway, that's the only time I can remember her being like firm. Really was like, I'll be with you in a minute. I'm watching my soap opera, which is hilarious. Let's go to a little smaller brush. Once you get into some little detailed areas, you kind of need to switch to a smaller brush. And I do have an Amazon list, for everything. So if you are wishing you had some good detail brushes, they're on there. Or if you need some good round brushes, you can go see what I use. Okay, let's get this going, guys. Yes, Porter Wagner and Dolly Parton. Oh, yes. I love Dolly Parton. Don't even get me started. I think she is a national treasure. She has done so much good. Don't y'all love her? Oh, don't tell me if you don't. I'll be sad. We're going to give this little deer a pink bow. So now you guys are seeing that this is that little, I guess 1950s is what I was thinking this is from. You know what I mean? This cute little deer. We had a couple. They were not store-bought, but my grandmother used to do ceramics. I love doing ceramics. I have an easy way to paint them. So if you want to learn how to paint ceramics, love doing them. I'm happy to teach. But anyway, she made a couple of deer that I just loved. And so see what I mean about filling it in? You guys can do this. I always take a painting, I'll paint it for myself, and then I break it down. I'll paint it a couple more times so that I can figure out the best way that would be easiest for y'all to do or somebody to do. And that is kind of what I do. I just like to make it easy so that everybody can do it. We're just taking a little kind of fuchsia color and bringing that into this little bow. Thanks, Karen. I'm glad. My nerves are settled. I'm okay. I knew once I got going and saw some of you guys, I'd be fine. I wish that I didn't have this nervous issue, but it's just the way I am. Just the way I am. We're going to do a couple of bells. Oh, just wait. If I can paint quick, we're going to make him even cuter. Oh, the wonderful world of... Y'all are just bringing back all the feels. Remember the music and the opening, that sound, and the TV would get a little louder when a Disney movie came on. Oh. And the first movie that I think I ever saw in the theater was The Sound of Music, and it was a huge treat. And so to this day, that's like probably my favorite. If somebody asked me, what's your favorite movie, I'd probably say that, because it just such a core memory, Got a couple little bells. We will put details on all of this. Sure hope. Brooke, oh gosh, don't make me cry. Well, I am so very far from perfect. You're sweet. Okay, let's do a few things. Ooh, you sang on stage? I'm going to have to go back and see that because that comment went too fast. We're going to give him, him, whatever little fee. Just kind of, for our purpose, we can just pretty much do a square. It's just really not a big deal. Kind of curve it a little if you want to, but We are speed painting. I'm just so grateful that these sweet ladies included me in this event, because obviously my style and what I'm doing is so different, and I've just, like I said, I've just stressed about it a ridiculous amount. And you know, Christina today was like, girl, we want to see what you do. We don't care that it's not like everybody else. So super sweet, made me feel so much better. I'm bringing up some of this little kind of fawn color. That's going to be kind of a go, but oh no, I picked up black. It's okay, it's okay. Don't worry about it, guys. Don't worry. We'll cover it over. No stressing. Different is good. That's right. If we were all the same, what a boring world, right? And I love the variety that we see in creatives. And, you know, when you get to hear people's story and you find out, you know, kind of how they were raised or why they're the way they are, whatever, that's even better. Getting to know people and accepting people for who they are. I mean, we're all different. We're all a little weird, right? There's really, if you think you're not a little weird, then you're just delusional. Because I think we're all quirky, weird, fun, different, you know, unique. It would just be so boring to be the same. So see, I did that black right there, but you can cover over it and it's just no problem. Okay, so while I've got some of this white mixed in with our brown, we are going to come in here and give him a couple of, ooh, that is really light. But I really did not mean it for it to be that light, but we're going to kind of highlight this eye area. But again, it's okay. And then kind of mouth area here. We are going to do the same with the ears. Ah! I just feel the time slipping. I know, me too, Zimmies. It's just so good to see how everybody else interprets things and what they think of, and I love hearing stories about the way people grew up. And I mean, Ellie's attic today, you know, that was very different than how I grew up, but I love it. I love that we're all unique and different. We grew up in different parts of the country, maybe even a different country. And, you know, like I said, when you kind of find out, you know, about people, then you can accept differences easier. It's just really a good thing to know how people grew up and all that. Okay, little highlight on the bell. We got to have some snow for him to stand on, so I'm trying to look for a clean brush so I don't have to wash that one. Let's just grab a new one. Let's get some snow on the ground. Like so. And you can play around with it. I don't have time to, but you know, we could really make it look cute, but we're just getting it on here for now. Okay, now remember I said tree? Does anybody remember me saying we got to have a tree on this little deer? We're going to do the eyes last, because I think when you put eyes on something, that's when it just kind of comes to life, right? I'm taking just some Kelly green. It's called Holly green in Deco Art, but it's like a Kelly green. I'm going to put a little brown in it, and we're going to make a dark green. And then I'm going to show you a simple tree. So all we've done is, you would have a tracer, you would color it in, right? And then come up here and we're going to make the top of the tree. We're going to end it about there and there. Oh, we've got to do the wreath around. Let's just quickly give him a wreath. So all I'm doing is taking that green and tapping it down right around his neck. And we'll come up here and we'll give it some highlight and stuff, but there. So for now, that will work. But then back to the tree, we've got our 3 points now. So all I do is I'm just going to go 1, 2, all the way down. One side, down the other. And you can play around with it all day and get it kind of how you really want it. But that just kind of gives you something to go with. So then I'll kind of come back and add, but simple little tree. So this is like one of the little bottle brushes, is my thought. I probably should turn that and let me take a look. Let's see. Yeah, it needs to be wider. Let me look at this 1 second. This is wood. I'm sorry, this is a wood canvas panel. I love using these. I'm afraid to look at my cloth, but I'm going to have to take a look and see what kind of damage we're doing here. Make your tree look however you want. That's a little better size. Oh no! I'm going to take some of that green and add a little white and come right back on top of this. I sound like Barbara. What did I say? I don't even know. And just same thing. This is just another flat brush, but we're just letting it kind of form some, and then I'll come back through and put some kind of going all different ways. But for now, this works for a quick little tree. I am going to take that light green and tap over what we did on our wreath. Try to kind of get that down there. Let's quickly give him a couple of eyes. Thinking what's the fastest way to do this. Oh, see, trying to go too fast. But anyway, you get the idea. It's very different doing this upside down. I didn't practice upside down, that's for sure. And then just a little mouth. And then we're going to do some pink. I know we're out of time, aren't we? I'm afraid to look. We're going to put some pink ornaments. Now, what I will probably do is, I'll show you my little practice one. That's what I'll do. Because I have something at the very end that I'm not going to get to on this one. But this is kind of what I thought of when I thought of old-fashioned Christmas, with some ornaments and some little treasures from my childhood. And hopefully y'all have left me some stories or some things that you held dear or loved, so I can go back and read them. So then we've got little ornaments. This would be a good Christmas card. Okay, then I would take my brush with a little watered down white paint and flick it and get a bunch of snow on it, and it would look something like that, and then we light it up. So this one, I drilled holes and put lights in. These are just Dollar Tree lights that came green, and so that is kind of the goal, is having lights in it. But then On this one, I thought it would be fun to do glass and resin. So we'll see what I do with it. But guys, thank you so much. I cannot thank you enough for being here. I want you to go see, hold on, the Country Cowbell next, and I'll see you over in the comments. But thank you guys for being here. And Christina and Stephanie and Sarah, thank you for letting me be a part. I appreciate you guys so much. Chuckberry Circle, you guys have to be in that group. It's up in the description of this video. See you next time. Bye, guys.